Hello, Imaginers. It's Kyla, coaching you to the life and career that you imagined. You can see the beautiful mountains of Breckinridge in the background. We are still enjoying our amazing freedom and flexibility. But that came because we took some risk. And in a town that became popular during the gold rush, I have been thinking a lot about what the gold rushers must have faced. They faced uncertainty, they faced danger. All kinds of mental toughness was required to face the unknown. And as I often talk about, our brains are not wired for this. They are wired for safety, but that's okay. What I want you to know today is that nothing has gone wrong if you face an obstacle that feels unsafe. Unless there is something chasing you, and there's actually a moose in the background here. I don't know if you can see it, but they actually have some of this area roped off because there is a moose, and they want to make sure that everyone is safe, including the moose. But we don't know what the moose is going to do. It's a wild animal, and if it's protecting its young, it might get aggressive. So we just want to stay along the pathway. There's a park ranger here who is directing us, and even though it can feel a little dangerous, treacherous, nothing has happened. There is no moose chasing us right now. And because of that, we can take a step forward. We can forge ahead. We can decide how to overcome an obstacle. Oftentimes I believe that our obstacles are our roadmap. And even though we face fear along the way, we can use that opposite of the obstacle as our roadmap. And I think about if that's what some of the gold rush miners did. They saw an obstacle in front of them and they thought about what the solution was and turned that into their roadmap. And we know that so many of them found incredible success and forged new pathways in our country, explored new areas, uncovered natural resources. And it was because they were willing to face their fear, create a roadmap for the obstacle, and move toward it, no matter what the outcome was. We are experiencing this freedom and flexibility of spending nearly a month in the mountains this summer because we faced some of that fear, and instead we created a roadmap to get around it. We created a plan for our obstacles. When I was in corporate America, I used to dream about spending a month in Colorado, working, living, enjoying the beautiful outdoors, being in a coat, whereas at home I would be sweating to death. And it was because we created a roadmap for our lives and our careers that we were able to create this time and space that we have. And when I was sitting in corporate America, I wished that there was someone giving me a roadmap, cheering me on, creating knowledge and information about how to overcome the obstacles that my brain told me were not overcomable, that they didn't have a pathway, that there wasn't a roadmap for them. But that's just our lower primal brain trying to keep us safe. And in actuality, there is an answer on the other side of an obstacle. Oftentimes, it's to do the opposite. Whatever the obstacle is, I encourage you to think about doing the opposite and seeing if that might be a solution, if that might be a piece of the puzzle for the roadmap to one step closer, one small step closer to the dreams that you have about your career, the passion that you have in your life that maybe you consider a hobby, maybe you consider just something I do for fun with friends. That can be that whisper that can become ultimately your dream career. And it only starts with, again, taking note of your primal brain telling you that there is fear in front of you and saying, there's not anything chasing me right now. There is a moose on the other side of this lake, but it is not chasing me. And so I can go ahead. I can use my higher brain to create a roadmap and a pathway forward. And you can do the same thing. So when that fear comes up, I would just want to encourage you to question it. Be curious about it. Where is it coming from? Is it a primal need? It probably is. And if it is, you can create an obstacle plan for it. You can create a roadmap to the other side. You know that I'm cheering you on to the life and career that you imagined. I hope that you will take inspiration from the gold rushers and take a small step to create your own pathway, even if there's obstacles or fear in the way. Reach out if you'd like some help. I would love to help you create a month in the mountains in your summer. Take care.